Cruz. Spins it wide to Borfer Carr. Carr, a streaking Cruz, and that one is cut off and knocked out for a corner by Diego Restrepo. Good save by the goalkeeper, who applied his trade in the Colombian professional ranks before coming to the Rowdies.
Yeah, and that was almost all Cruz. Great job of holding that one up to then get it to Borfer Carr, and then obviously he got it back, but a good job of kind of slowing it up.
Navarro has been in several of the NASL Team of the Weeks recently during the Silverbacks string of shutouts. Luna intercepts, and a big save by Restrepo. Wow, Yamada, not normally prone to mistakes, gives it away, and a glorious opportunity by the former FC Dallas striker Ruben Luna, but a big save by Restrepo.
Yeah, a bad mistake there in the defensive third, but you said it, a great job of coming out by Restrepo, right, to cut down on that angle and made that shot a lot harder than it would have been. Sort of feels like it's a matter of time. Not to say Atlanta's dominated, but certainly have had the better opportunities. In fact, I can't think of anything that has really threatened the Atlanta defense.
It's a great ball by Cruz. He's got Luna in front, and it's a little bit of a lazy pass there from Mendez on the outside of the foot.
Oh, wow.
It needed to be more precise. It was a great through ball by Pablo Cruz, and Pedro Mendez's pass just left a little something to be desired there.
Well, it's a franchise or a team that expects better, defending champs, and hasn't been the season I imagine they hoped for, so you kind of expect changes to come, especially late.
Here's Savage. He's got room, fires, and wow.
Yeah.
Nasco made that one interesting. Dove for it, started trickling towards the goal line, but he grabbed it just in time.
Not a bad shot. Anytime you put it on goal, it's sort of like the antithesis of a strikeout in baseball. Just get it in play. In baseball, we'll just get it on goal. In soccer, because you saw there, anything can happen, and it didn't look like a difficult shot to deal with, but
Silverbacks fans, we encourage you.
Certainly Nasco, like you said, made it more exciting than it needed to be, and yeah, but that was a bizarre reaction.
See if the Silverbacks can take advantage. Outswinging kick from Cruz.
There we go.
Navarro's there. Appeals for a handball are not given.
Wow.
Wow, it was a free header for Navarro, and it hit a Rowdies defender on the way through. Another close opportunity for the Silverbacks.
Well, that one was hit so well. I mean, what a fantastic header. I mean, such pace on that. I didn't see if it hit a hand or not.
Well, that's sort of the natural reaction when it hits somebody on the way through, to throw your hands up and say handball, but
because why not?
Yeah, whether it did, we'll have to take another look, which we will right here.
And I said we needed better services. That one he got higher, did Cruz, and now that's a hit the head.
Yep, right off the head. So, as much as you want to go far in the cup, it could hurt you in the league.
Yeah, absolutely.
Benjavar spreads it wide to Carr. Carr's got pace, more than Arango. Carr, the shot, and it's saved by Restrepo.
Yeah, they haven't had much in the way of possession. There are a few opportunities that have been on set pieces and counters.
And it's a penalty.
Wow.
Ristov taken down, and Tampa has a big opportunity here. Frimpong backheeled it to Ristov, and Ristov went down. We'll have to take another look to see which defender it was. Ristov's gonna finish the job.
It's just not a smart play because
it was Beto Navarro with a little shove in the back, and the referee saw it. Here's Ristov, steps up, and it's in. 1-0 Tampa Bay, thanks to a penalty from Georgi Ristov, a place where he has gotten most of his goals this year.
But the painful thing about that play is they weren't exactly in the most threatening of places on the field. It's not like he was on to goal. Potentially could have been, but it wasn't a play where if you're not physical and take him out, it's one-on-one with the keeper.
Menjivar might have a yellow card coming here in a moment as Fotis Bazakis wave play on for his foul on Frimpong. Frimpong finds Ambersley. This one cleared away only as far as Ambersley. Savage now to Shane Hill. Savage with an opportunity. And the referee has whistled.
Is it going to be a handball in the box?
Has the referee given a second penalty? Oh my.
I think that's exactly what he has done.
And the assistant referee, Rashawn Clark, is coming over.
Well, even if it's unintentional, at the discretion of the ref, and if it did indeed hit his hand, there's the same kick basically too.
Ambersley converts, and it's 2-0 Tampa. Well, with this scoreline, the Silverbacks are all the more reason to be rooting for Minnesota United to edge out Carolina.
And that's the second time on those penalty kicks. They've basically gone straight down the center on NASCO.
Here's Menjivar. Menjivar slows it down. Stisser was the official change with Pedro Mendez in about the 58th minute. Here's Cruz. Cruz to Menjivar, and a foul whistled on Tampa. Big opportunity upcoming for Atlanta.
You see those sinking shots where they can go over the wall and down. There's not enough space to do that here.
Blanco's already converted one at home this season. Cruz takes it, and it's in. Beautiful goal by Pablo Cruz. Right over the wall. And the Silverbacks are back in it, 2-1 in the 63rd minute.
Could not have placed that any better. Perfect shot, far post.
Just absolutely gorgeous finish from Pablo Cruz, who you have to say has had a tremendous game tonight.
Yeah, he's been all over the place. In fact, probably the most effective player for Atlanta, and didn't even really hit that hard. Just placed it perfectly in the corner of the net.
In swinging corner kick coming, 79th minute. Cruz whips it in. Lancaster on the end of it, and it's off Restrepo for another corner kick on the other side. The veteran Martin Lancaster, who's already scored on one header this season. Let's be serious, though. It didn't have much power on it, but Luna was on the doorstep. Good job by Blanco on that header to find the feet of Carr. Cruz back to Carr.
And the right side is so open. There we go.
Stisser, he's onside, fires one, and a save by Restrepo. So Scott's going to head down and talk with the coaches. Stisser is through. Stisser, Restrepo saves. And headed wide for a corner kick. Stisser breaking through the center line just as Scott Janovitz is heading down to prepare for his post-game interviews. And it looks like Scott Janovitz is down on the field. So down on the field with head coach Ricky Hill for the Rowdies is Scott Janovitz. Scott, take it away.
Coach, a hard-fought victory, not the prettiest of wins, but one you'll certainly take. Talk about the effort put forth by your guys in the second half.
Absolutely tremendous. Yeah, all credit to Atlanta. They really pressed hard with lots of corners, lots of free kicks. It was a scrappy kind of end to it. I thought we came out in the second period and started very, very brightly. Our passing was nice and crisp, as I wanted it to be in the first half. And then after we scored and we got the second penalty, and for some reason it kind of changed a little bit, and then we started to back up as we normally do and defend. But I have to give credit to our players for sticking into it. Diego made a couple of great saves to keep us in it, and it was really great and rewarding that we managed to get 3 points.
Certainly got a little chippy in the end in what was an emotional game and an emotional win. Talk about the significance, though, of the victory within the season.
Yeah, for me, it's just the significance of getting 3 points again. We haven't won for 3 games in the league program. It's disappointing. It's unfortunate that Atlanta has been the side that we take it from because they've done ever so well this year. I hope they're still at the top at this moment in time because we can't supersede them at this moment in time. So, I'm just delighted that we've managed to get a victory stop the run of draws and losses. It would give the guys a lot of confidence. I was delighted with their wholehearted display, which I have been all season. They're a good bunch of guys who give their all the time. We can be a little bit better in terms of our decisions on occasions, but that's life. If they give me that every week, I can't complain.
Yeah, appreciate your time. Congrats on the win, Coach.
My pleasure. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Scott. And in just a moment, Brian Haynes will step in front of the camera. Clearly delighted Ricky Hill. And it looks like Coach Haynes is ready with Scott. So, Scott, here we go with Coach Haynes.
Coach, a disappointing loss, a game that you guys seemed to control for most of the night. Tell me what you saw on the 2 penalty kicks awarded.
I don't know what happened, but there were 2 penalty kicks. Look, if you give a team 2 goals, and in any league, it's very difficult to come back from. We had the energy to come back. It didn't happen, but I think we got to blame ourselves for the loss. I mean, we give up 2 penalty kicks. It's difficult to come back from.
You played well for most of the night. You have a big game next week. Yeah. Carolina got the win. What do you take away?
We don't take away the thing about saying played well. We might have played quote-unquote well as far as the game is concerned, touching the ball and everything, but we didn't play smart. And that's where the mistakes came. And I thought when we went on our counterattacks, the choice of our passes were the wrong ones.
Appreciate your time, Coach, and good luck in a big game next week.
Say hi to my mother-in-law, my brother-in-law, Ricky, and his kids who always watch all the games. I miss those guys. I'm thankful that they watch all the time. All right.
Well said.
Thank you very much.
Thanks again.
All right.
Back to you.
All right, Scott, and thank you, Coach Haynes. So there you have it, thoughts from each side in what was a hotly contested game, and especially second half. The Tampa Bay Rowdies topped the Atlanta Silverbacks 2-1, and it was my mistake earlier. I should have mentioned, with Tampa now with only 1 game remaining, they had already played 10 games. They actually are eliminated from playoff contention with that Carolina win. So had the Railhawks not held on, it might have been a different story, but the Railhawks pull it out again 3-2 over Minnesota. So now it appears to be a 2-horse race here between the Atlanta Silverbacks and the Carolina Railhawks, which should just make for a crazy encounter at Wake Med Soccer Park next week. Well, for Scott Janovitz, I am Neil Malone. What a night here at Atlanta Silverbacks Park. Huge crowd of 5,700. Unfortunately, the Silverbacks just did not get the result. That's it for our coverage here tonight on NASL.com and AtlantaSilverbacks.com. We will catch you next time. And once again, the Silverbacks go on the road next weekend in Carolina.